We've got leaders protecting criminals over its actual citizens, and they wonder why the country's fed up. Check this video out.
Mayor Johnson, last week I asked you about an illegal alien from Nicaragua who beat a Chicago woman unconscious and raped her on a Chicago sidewalk, and you didn't answer the question. Millions of people shared the video, liked it, commented that you were a coward for not answering the question. Now the Department of Homeland Security has shared the video, racking up additional millions of views on that video.
All right, we need the question, William.
And the Department of Homeland Security
No preamble,
has
just
called
the
you a
question.
coward.
Just the question. Go ahead.
The Department of Homeland Security has called you.
Really quick, guys. I honestly want to know what are you thinking? I think when DHS calls you a coward, you've embarrassed your entire city. You've literally embarrassed them. I would be packing my bags and ready to move after I've seen that video. That you can't put these people first, that you're putting other people first that aren't even legal. I mean,
A coward for hiding behind 150
right.
police detail, sworn Chicago police officer detail, while you and your wife Stacy
William.
are safe. What? I'll ask you again. If that had been your wife Stacy, what would you do? Would you allow the ICE to remove this violent offender from the streets of Chicago? Yes or no?
I don't want to be that guy, but what do you guys think? Because I feel like I'm not provoking violence. I don't want it to get there, but I feel like these people will start caring once it hits home. Once these people start getting screwed on healthcare, once these people start getting screwed on insurance, once these people are starting to see illegals take from them, take food off of their plate. He's a politician. You know, he's been taking plates off the citizens, I believe, for a really long time. So he's straight. He's good, right? But what about these other people? Once it hits home is when these people are going to start caring. That's what I firmly believe. I'm not saying that's true, but that's what I firmly believe. I have to say that because YouTube works this way. And, you know, you just gotta say that. But let's keep going, guys. I don't mean to pause so much. Let's watch this one all the way out. Let me know what you're thinking.
Invoking the name of my wife is out of bounds. If you want to ask that question in another way, I'm happy to answer it. But your intentional provocation to invoke my wife in this situation is apprehensible and reprehensible.
What if that woman who was beaten and raped, what if she was somebody's wife, but who didn't have a
Still won't
150
answer.
sworn police officer detail?
We got it. Thank
What would
you.
you say to
Thank you.
that woman and her husband today? Do you have anything to say to the victim?
All right, thanks, William.
Do you have anything to say to the victim?
Any individual that commits a crime in this country should be held accountable.
Thanks, William.
Will you turn him over to ICE? Will you suggest that that Nicaraguan illegal alien will be turned over to ICE?
We're going to
Thanks,
Sarah. Thank you for your question.
Is that not contradiction? Like he said, anybody that commits a crime be held accountable. I mean, maybe I heard that wrong. Did you guys hear it wrong? Let's go back.
What if that woman who was beaten and raped, what if she was somebody's wife, but who didn't have a 150 sworn police officer detail?
We got it. Thank
What would
you.
you say to
Thank you.
that woman and her husband today? Do you have anything to say to the victim?
All right, thanks, William.
Do you have anything to say to the victim?
Any individual that commits a crime in this country should be held accountable.
Thanks, William.
Will you turn him over to ICE? Will you suggest that that Nicaraguan illegal alien will be turned over to ICE?
Don't give the mic
Sarah,
up.
Thank you for your question.
Back to the budget.
Coward. What a coward. What a coward.
You have a
The real Chicagoans that I talk to, that I communicate with, mostly black and brown, actually, tell me that you don't seem to know the difference between illegal aliens and real Chicago citizens. They feel that you are siding with the illegal aliens over them in their communities. And sadly,
William, let's get to the question.
let's get to the question. The real question is simply this. I don't know how to make it any more direct. An illegal alien from Nicaragua grabbed a woman on the north side last week, bashed her head into the sidewalk, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. If that had been your wife, Stacy, if that had been your wife, Stacy, would you want ICE to deport her to
It's crazy because you have to go there because they're insensitive to everything else you say. You see how he probably wasn't even listening, and then he heard It was going to one ear and out the other. But once he heard his wife's name, then he locked in. He's like, "Oh no, we're not doing that." You know. But when they don't know the person, then it's fine. So just because you don't know if it happens to me, it's fine. If any of my viewers, just happen to any of my viewers, that doesn't make it fine. I still want to speak up for those people. And he doesn't even want to answer the question. He's an embarrassment to Chicago. He's an
Deport that
embarrassment.
illegal alien, yes or no? Answer the question as a man, not as mayor, but as a man. Would you want ICE to deport that rapist? No? Okay.
Mayor.
That's the answer. That's the answer for real Chicagoans.
Mayor, sorry for being late to traffic's bad. Maybe the Fed can help.
You're not blaming me for the traffic, are you? Watch.
Ha 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 ha.
Megan Boss, decapitated, her body abused in a dumpster, in a bleach-filled dumpster on this man's property, right?
Okay.
You have stated over and over and over again that you don't want ICE in Chicago. If that had been Stacy, if that had been your wife Stacy's body that had been decapitated, abused,
That's not an appropriate question. Yeah.
it's a very
got to.
real people. The people of Chicago are asking me to ask you this very specific question. Had that been your wife Stacy, would you want ICE to pick up this illegal alien?
I'm not going to entertain your question, Your Honor.
You're not going to answer. Well, okay. My
In
follow-up
fact,
question is
in fact,
regarding.
I actually believe that what you're saying is quite threatening.
What?
It's quite threatening.
Really?
Can we move on to the next person here?
Excuse me, but no,
And if you continue to behave in such a way, we'll just make sure that we take the appropriate steps. You are threatening and provocative.
This is a question that the real people of
No, this
Chicago
is
are
a-
asking.
William, please give me the microphone. We ask for respect. We give it to you. I expect the same.
This is a very serious
Sir,
question.
we understand. Please give me the microphone.
This mayor is the perfect example of a spineless individual, right? He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about anything. This country is not split by skin color or party. It's split by intelligence and backbone. And right now, a lot of these politicians have neither. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, let me know what you react to. We're out.